Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Nathan Fox. That's Ben Olson. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Anonymous.
Hello. I just saw Ben and Nathan respond to the JAG person on the LSAT Demon Daily podcast, episode 896. And they said that because he is guaranteed a job through the military, he will get much more generous offers and could even stretch for top 14 schools, even though he had a 3.2 GPA. My GPA is 3.4, and my father is the managing partner of one of the biggest firms in the Pacific Northwest. My other two uncles both have their own firms, which are more mid-size as well. Can I leverage this in my applications? I'm essentially guaranteed a job because of my privileged family connections. Should I apply to the top schools, and how much does this help me?
Okay, step one, apply. Go ahead and apply. It costs you hardly anything to apply. See what happens. There's just no reason not to apply to more schools than you're thinking. This is very common, by the way. If you look at every law school's 509, you will see that they admit like 1/3 or 1/2 of the people who apply to their school and then are rejected by a higher percentage than they rejected. If they rejected half of the people who applied, then like 75% of the people that they accept are going to eventually reject them. That's because people are savvy. That's because people are playing the game and applying broadly. And you're making a huge mistake if you don't do that.
Yep.
So absolutely, yes, apply not just to the top schools, but apply broadly. 10, 15, 20, 25 schools. Why not? And just see what kinds of offers come in, then make your decision.
Yeah.
What do you think about how Anonymous can leverage these privileged family connections in law school admissions?
Well, so law schools are concerned about employment outcomes.
Yep.
So how would you make this known? I don't know. Personal statement? That sounds a little strange. Could talk about it.
Maybe not. Do you actually intend to go to work for one of the biggest firms in the Pacific Northwest that your father is the managing partner of?
I mean, my hope is that you go get a job there. So then it becomes a lot easier to talk about.
True. If it was already on your resume, then it's a lot easier to talk about in your personal statement.
Yeah.
But even if you're just a K through JD, never had a job in your life, like this sounds like a person coming from a position of privilege. I mean, I would pretty much guarantee it. Managing partner of one of the biggest firms in the Pacific Northwest. So let's say you are a K through JD. Let's say you never had to work a day in your life. Can you write your personal statement about how you intend to go to work for one of the biggest firms in the Pacific Northwest that your father is the managing partner of? I don't see why not. I mean, not every law school might be thrilled by that, but surely some law schools are going to see that and go, okay, here's a slam dunk for our employability statistics. If you have the right LSAT, your GPA is mid, but with the right LSAT, I don't see why you can't be a very attractive applicant to all sorts of law schools.
Yeah.
Because of these connections. So I wouldn't shy away from it. I'll tell you that. Does this hurt this applicant's case?
I mean, potentially schools will see them as having money and therefore not feel the need to give them as much scholarship offers. But if they're worried about losing the applicant, they certainly will come back. So there's competing forces there.
I also really doubt that this person cares about paying law school tuition.
That's certainly likely.
I think dad is more than willing to foot the bill here for $300,000 to send you to what, in fact, dad probably wants you to apply to the top schools and go to the top schools and pay full tuition at those schools.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that when you have unlimited money. If you have unlimited money is really only useful if you spend it. And so, is it going to open doors for you? I'm sure it'll open some doors for you. And if you're not going to be taking on a lifetime of debt, then who gives a shit?
Yeah.
We're not like just against paying tuition full stop. We are against people indebting themselves to pay this tuition. And so I don't see why you wouldn't just apply broadly, see what kind of offers come in. Seems like you're in a great position. Anything more for Anonymous?
No. Good luck.
Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.